Hello everyone, welcome to Josh Max channel. In this video, we are going to see for the CBSE board grade 12 standard Max chapter number 5 continuity and differentiability. So already in the last videos, I have posted example 1, example 2, example 3 explanations. Now in this video, we are going to see the explanation of example 4. So what is given question? We'll have a look on it. Show that the function f given by f of x equal to two different functions. See, only single function, but as per the condition, it's taking a two different. Okay, f of x equal to x cube plus 3. If x is not equal to 0. Okay, if x is not equal to 0, we need to use this function. If x is exactly 0, we need to use the second function. And testing of the continuous only, testing the not continuous only at x equal to 0 only we need to show that. Okay, so throughout the real line minus infinite to positive infinite we are not going to test it. Only at x equal to 0 function is not continuous, that we are going to prove it. Okay, so what is given function? Given f of x equal to, it's taking two different function as per the condition, x cube plus 3. This one we need to use if x is not equal to 0, and second function, constant function 1, if x is exactly 0. Okay, so this is what given. So basically where we need to show the function is not continuous at x equal to 0, right? So while testing the continuity, if the condition fails, we can say it's not continuous function. What is the condition? So when function is continuous at particular point x equal to 0, that means f of 0 value, left hand limit, right hand limit, if it coincide, we can say function is continuous. If it not coincide, we will say function is not continuous. So for continuous function and for proving the non-continuous function, same process only actually we have to do it. Okay, so basically left hand limit, right hand limit or f of 0, the value is not coincide, right, will not coincide. So based on that we will say the function is not continuous. Okay, so now for testing the continuity, what we need to do at x equal to exactly 0, what is the outcome? Okay, if x is exactly 0, what is the outcome? And close values of the 0 also we need to test it, and close values of 0 in right hand side also we need to test it. Okay, and testing the close values of the 0 in the left hand side, infinite values we have, right, in the left hand side to the close values of 0. So I am not meaning the negative values. Okay, when I say the close values of the 0 means it's very close. Even when we round it, it's approximately 0. So such type of close values only here we are talking about. So that's close values also we have infinite value. So one by one we can't test it. So we need to take it while testing the close values, no infinite values we have. For testing, we are going to take the help of the limit, and same way for right hand side close values of 0 also infinite count we have. For the testing also we are going to take the help of limit only. Okay, and here for testing the left hand side, close values is what? Is x is not equal to 0, right? It's less than 0, but still x is not equal to 0. So we are going to use the first function, right? And for the second one, for the right hand side limit also, close values of 0 is not equal to 0, approximately 0, but actually it's not equal to 0. For right hand limit also we are going to use the second function. So left hand limit, right hand limit, if we find the individually also fine. Otherwise separately left hand limit, right hand limit if we find also fine. But anyway, I am going to show that both the ways. So first, if x is exactly 0, only one value, right? Okay, only we are dealing with the only one exact point. So directly in the function itself we can substitute. When x takes the exactly 0, what is the outcome? Outcome is positive 1. Now left hand side close values. While testing the continuity, the close values also we need to check. No, now left hand limit. So left hand side we have infinite close values of 0 we have. So taking help of the limit. Limit x is approaching towards the 0 from the left hand side, f of x. So left hand side close values of 0 is not equal to 0, right? Approximately equal to 0, but exactly it's not equal to 0. So in place of f of x, the first function we need to replace. Replacing first function. But anyway, approximately 0. So we are replacing x as a 0 here. So what is the outcome? Outcome we are getting 3. Okay, so left hand limit we are getting 3. And now right hand limit. Right hand limit, limit x is approaching to the 0 from right side f of x. Now the close value is infinite we have, that's the reason we are taking limit. If it one value, no, like for x equal to 0 only one value, directly we substituted. When we are testing has to be done for the infinite values, we can take the help of the limit. Okay, so now limit x is approaching to the 0 and here f of x is what? Close values of 0 approximately equal to 0 but exactly not equal to 0. So first function we need to substitute x cube plus 3. Okay, now since approximately 0, okay, close values of the 0 in the right hand side approximately 0. So now directly in place of x we can substitute the 0. The result is 3. Now if you notice left hand side right hand side limit is same. Right, but is that value coincide with the when x is takes the exactly 0, is that value is coincide here? No. So now here left hand limit right hand limit is same, right? So what we can say, limit x is approaching to the 0, not 0, together itself we can write it. So f of x value equal to 3, but f of 0 value is not equal to limit x is approaching to 0 f of x, right? So what we can say, since it's a coincide, we can say function is discontinuous. Okay, since values of f of 0 and limit x is approaching to 0 f of x values are not coincide, so the given function is not continuous. F of x is not continuous. And I told alter method also I am going to explain. See, when we are finding for the left hand limit, right hand limit, if you are using the same function, it's not necessary all the time left hand limit, right hand limit. We need to do individually. So I am going to do the alter one as showing together. So alter is what? F of x given function x cube plus 3. If x is not equal to 0, we need to use the first function. And 1 if we have to use if x is exactly 0. So what is that first testing? When x is exactly 0. If x is exactly 0, f of 0 is what? 1. So since for left hand limit, right hand limit, we are going to use the same function. So together itself we can find out. Limit x is approaching to 0. See here I am not using any symbol to represent left hand limit, right hand limit. When we don't put any symbol, no, it means both included. Okay, left hand limit, right hand limit, both included in this. Okay, instead of finding separately, so together itself we can find out when left hand limit, right hand limit takes the same function, then in that case we can do it in this way itself. Okay, so now limit x is approaching to 0 f of x equal to, so now close values of 0 is not equal to 0, right? Approximately it's a 0 but it's not equal to 0, so f of x has to be replaced with the first function. Now limit x is approaching to 0, f of x is x cube plus 3. So approximately it's 0, so in place of x we can replace it as a 0, then value is 3. So if you notice here, f of 0 value not equal to limit x is approximately 0 f of x. This value is not coincide, so f of x discontinuous. Not continuous or discontinuous. Not not continuous. Not continuous at x equal to 0. At x equal to 0 alone we are testing as per the given question. At x equal to 0 alone we are testing. That's the reason when we substituted 0, x approaching towards 0 only. Okay, at any other point we didn't test. Okay, not because of the if condition. Okay, because of this statement at x equal to 0 they're asking us to show that function is not continuous. That's the reason we are taking this x equal to 0 and limit x is approaching to 0, these and all, because of that only, not because of the if conditions. And thank you.